going. Whoops.
Chcecie zaczynać?
Dzień dobry and welcome to the European U21 Men's Lacrosse Championship here in Poland, Wrocław. Today we have the Team Netherlands versus Team England. We'll take you through the starting lineups first. So for England,
number 1, George Schoenfeld. Number 2, Leo Baythorpe. Number 7, Benjamin Jackson. Number 8, Joachim Ruby. Number 12, Will Locker. Number 14, Alexander Tildesley Worcester. Number 15, Callum Watson. Number 18, Ellis Baythorpe. Number 19, Daniel Goodwin. And number 22, Jack Dearden.
and for the Team Netherlands we have with number 2, Justin Phelps. Number 3, Marcus Liu. Number 5, Kevin Zhang. Number 7, Jonah Lin. Number 8, Zeger Taunusu. Number 9, Victor Jokin. Number 11, Ken Chin. Number 13, Dan de Rauter. Number 14, Kil van Zundert. Number 15, Ian Gayoso. Number 16, Jasper Tessel. Number 22, Jim van Eed. Number 23, Jason Bonema. Number 30, Tanner Kreitz. Number 32, Tyne van der Bosch. Number 32, Willem Collin. Number 36, Jamie Hill. Number 42, Jules van Hemel. Number 59, Caleb French. Number 62, Mikai Semains. Number 77, Joey Lin. Number 78, Martin Heyer. And number 88, Sawyer Kennedy. We have goalies crossing, and we'll get the game going in just under a few minutes. From our side, my name is Julius, and my colleague Tyler will be commenting this game. I'd say, Ty, probably England are the favourites for this game.
Yeah, I'd say so. They both looked pretty good in warm-ups, but seems like England's coming out with a lot of good energy.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's fair to say they're probably the favourites for the tournament as well. But again, with U21 teams, there's so much new talent coming in every day, and there's a lot of surprises. So best of luck for both teams, and looks like the referees are ready, the goalies are ready, and we'll start with our first face-off of this quarter. And we're underway, and it seems like a very easy win face-off for England, although struggling with the ground ball a little bit, but now they have it in possession and
have some numbers moving down the field.
Yeah, looks like they definitely not wasting any time. And that's a goal. That's a first quick goal.
Looks like a goal by number 18, Ellis Baythorpe, from the left side on the fast break.
Yeah, very cleanly executed fast break. They slow it down to first, then realize the numbers, push a little bit more, and pretty tight angle shot, but still managed to get it in.
Yeah, almost a save by the goalie there.
Yeah, very close, very close. So here we are, back in the middle, and ready for face-off 2. There's one forward. Try for a nice goose, but the number 8 for Netherlands, great stick to just get it in there. But the ball still remains with England. That's a big shot and a massive bounce.
Yep.
I think he was not expecting that to bounce so high. But England had their backup, so they remain in possession.
Looks like Netherlands packing it in pretty well on defense.
Yep, playing it fairly tight.
As England moves the ball around the outside.
Oh, here is a miss pass. And good 2-1 ground ball there. Little hitch. That's a shot. And still backed up by England, so they will remain in possession.
Somewhat of an interesting play here. England just moving the ball around the outside. No, not really cutting in anybody taking up space down the middle, but still getting
Looks, right? They're still getting guys open. There's still things happening. Probably just trying to figure out what's the defense doing, right? If they're going to move, if they're going to stay, are they playing man zone?
So there's a little bit of movement. Oh, good save.
Oh, great save by the goalie, yep. And let's see if Netherlands can clear the ball. Just a reminder, there is no shot clock in this competition, so they have all the time they want to clear that ball, get over. Looks like a decent ride from England, and are they going to get with it? Still, the ball's still on the ground. Not a pick-up for it. Now stays England. And they have numbers here. They're going to move it, and a flag down. The look was there, just couldn't handle that ball, but
Yeah, fantastic ride by England.
yeah, flag down. So we're gonna have a first look at the men up for England. Yeah, Netherlands getting their last subs in and out just before they start. So they must have the ball at the bottom right corner, and here we go.
England playing somewhat of a classic 3-3, just moving the ball around on man up, trying to see what the Netherlands is going to do movement-wise.
Yeah, not a big surprise here. I think a lot of teams will opt for this formation to start with.
A little bit of a wheel and a goal by number 1, George Schoenfeld.
Yeah, a little jump shot in between the legs of the keeper and goes straight in. Nothing crazy, I have to say. That movement, I don't think England really had to do much here. They just moved the ball well and waited for some guy to be slow.
Yeah, it seems like Netherlands is going to have to start pressing out a little bit, maybe putting the stick on some hands and making them do more than just pass the ball around the outside.
Yeah, it feels like England is very comfortable moving that ball around, maybe too comfortable. I mean, still fundamentally really well played so far from Netherlands. They just, maybe not too aggressive, maybe letting England to dictate their pace a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think it becomes difficult when the guys in the middle aren't really having sticks on anybody. So it leads to a lot of 2-on-1, 3-on-2 situations.
Yeah, I wonder how much of this is kind of strategical not to get guys too tired. You know, it's 30 degrees here in Poland. Yesterday, same thing. Most teams had some scrimmages, so they've been here for a few days. It's definitely hot. You know,
Yep.
It's definitely hot.
Absolutely.
And it's a long tournament. That's another thing to.
And a great shot off the post by number 6, Hugo Peel.
Yeah, but still backed up. And we'll start with 16, right?
Yep. Ball started with Andrew Wilkinson. Another shot from the same area. Goal number 6, Hugo Peel. Same thing. They're just kind of stepping in from that bottom right corner, and goalie's left-handed, so they're putting it that close side pipe.
Yeah, not a big surprise here. Hugo just putting numbers in against senior players in the English league all the time, so not surprised he's letting that ball fly. But yeah, a fair few shots already from England. They definitely looking to get that ball fly. They're liking the chances here.
Yeah, Netherlands needs to try to get a win at the face-off X here and have some time on the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, the attackers haven't touched the ball once so far, so it's pretty tough going. Seems like they're already pulling the face off, and England still manages to win that face. It'll be interesting to see at what point, if that continues, at what point England decides to kind of slow it down. As I was about saying earlier, this is a long tournament, and yeah, you can put 20 goals on the team, but do you really need to? At what point do you go, hey, this is the first game, first day, just obviously the boys are feeling it, that's fine, that's great, but you got to save those legs, got to save those, injury risk management is crucial.
I think it's good to be putting it on as much as you can right now, though, because we'll see Netherlands settle in here and probably get some good offense going, and may not be as quick as England may think it will be.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see what Netherlands can do here. So far, just moving the ball around. England opting to play them quite high already, which understandable, right? You can afford it. You have 3 goals up. You kind of have a fresh offense.
Yep.
Maybe a bit rusty.
Looks like England's playing more of a man-to-man.
Yeah, definitely higher, definitely man-to-man. Trying to put some of that pressure that you were suggesting maybe Netherlands should do. First dodge. Here we go.
A little bit of a 2-man game, moving it back and forth across.
Yeah. Seems like they trying to do some matchups and whatnot. Definitely trying to get the best guys going. And here's a shot.
Oh, and a goal.
And a goal.
Number 22.
So well done for the Martin Hyatt, as he's going to get this Netherlands team going. Definitely much needed. I think it's 3-0 run to start with. You got to get that juice going. Definitely the boys were fired up on the sideline.
Absolutely.
Great going.
Yeah, good for them to get a chance to get on offense and give their defense a break and put in a goal there. Build some confidence.
Yeah, England's clearly changing their looks on the face-off as well. They had the guys on the wing playing high, low. Definitely it looks like their face-off guy have a few tools in their bag, and they're going to explore each option. Netherlands just packing it in. Definitely more defensive stand on those faces.
Another win there by number 2, Leo Baythorpe. I think that's his 3rd or 4th of the game.
But a good trail check by Netherlands, turning into ground ball. Still remains England.
Yeah, I think it's smart here, like you said, England taking a little bit slow, not forcing a fast break there.
Yeah.
With the Netherlands playing more of a zone 3-3 defense.
Yeah, definitely the pace slowed down a little bit. Still a decent amount of movement from England.
Oh,
and
another
a good
save.
And a great pickup on that rebound. And he's just probably going to try to
hard
leg it.
ride by England.
But that's a great push. That's a great push, and it looks like the coach called the timeout just in time. The ball will remain with Netherlands team, so they might have another look on offense.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, that was a good call. Some might say, it's still early, first quarter. Do you really want to burn a timeout? But so far you 100% on offense when you really look into it statistically. You play a lot of defense. The previous goal get the juices going for the boys. They were very excited. So yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I think they're starting with that zone so that they can give their self a little more legs on defense, but you got to take the opportunities on offense when you're struggling a little bit at the face-off X.
Yeah, absolutely. And first game as well, you want to scout some guys out a little bit. It's probably quite easier to do on in the zone, really see who's the main shooter, and then maybe take some strategy from there and plan accordingly for the still for the 3 quarters to come. We still have 5 minutes, over 5 minutes in this quarter, so it's definitely early days so far. Worth mentioning, all the games that stream obviously on YouTube and channels, so feel free to watch those. If you are local, please come down. There is vendors around the place, great atmosphere, multiple games going at the same time. There, Germany's taking on Ireland on the pitch just behind, so you might see some glimpse in the back screen of that. But it looks like we are about to get going on this matchup.
All right, we have our second look at the Netherlands on offense.
And that looked like an easy double opportunity there for England, not opting to go for it. I mean, they still got the ball.
Yeah, it looks like a little miscommunication.
Yeah.
And moving forward. Oh, great goal by number 1, George Schoenfeld. Second of the day.
Yeah, keep that stick very low. Really seemed like he's going to pull it for the low, and then in the last minute, just snuck underneath the bar.
Yeah, it seems like this goalie for Netherlands seems to drop a little bit more quickly. Saved some of those lower shots, but some of those towards the sides of the helmet have been a little bit tougher for him to save.
Yeah, definitely a great shot. Something I wish I had in my bank, but not in the nearest future, I guess.
It's okay. D-middies are also important.
Thank you.
And
Another win.
looks like another clean win by Leo Baythorpe. Netherlands is going to have to talk some strategy, see if they have an answer for him. Good stick by number 42 on the Netherlands, and goes back to England.
Yeah, England again, very comfortable, spinning around.
Yep, they're just running wheels on each side and cutters down the middle, trying to pull some of the defense with them in this zone.
Oh, there is. I was about to say
over.
very comfortable, those skip passes, but here is one that just flies a little bit too high. And let's see what Netherlands can come up with here.
England, good job getting numbers back and slowing the play of the Netherlands team.
Not a good trail check, but Netherlands is going to keep it. Yeah, they definitely feel comfortable putting that pressure on. They're not afraid. They dropped, as you said, they dropped down quickly and then played from the center out. You know, fundamentally seems very, very strong.
Oh, and looks like a double team. Oh, great move.
Great
good
move and
finish.
great finish.
And a flag down. Looks like a slash call. Goal by number 22 on Netherlands.
Yeah, that's another one from Martin Hire so far. 2 for him, keeping the team in the game.
That was a fantastic move. Looks dodged down the right side and did a little bit of roll dodge. Had the double team caught up with his own defender and
absolutely
got to the middle.
Seems like he anticipated that when he rolls that was going to come, and he just took a step out and went around them both. Finished close pipe as well. Impressive. Good stuff. Let's see what Netherlands can do here. They're on a man up on the face. Is that going to impact, or England's going to win another face even on a man down?
We'll see. I think that they should be locking the wings, but
yeah, I agree. You know, we have a free wing on this side, especially on the draw side. Oh,
looks like a interesting tactic to drop their defender back while on a man-up face.
Here's a long pass, but nice and easy, nicely handled. England remains onside, and they're going to get the substitution at the back.
Yeah, I think that's the tough thing about playing a zone defense too, when they're man up here, but just letting England run out the penalty clock by moving it around the outside.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's their man up, they still kind of remain in the same shape, the same height, not trying to put any pressure at all.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure there at X, but England not having really any trouble with it.
No, no, very comfortable. Again, just moving around, keeping the sticks warm. There's less than a minute left in the game, so they're probably gonna just hold it for the substitution. But here it is, the penalty is over. They are even now, and with 35 seconds left off the quarter.
Looks like they're going to go back into that same little bit of a
Motion.
wheel motion from each side.
Yep.
Seems to be working for them.
That's it. That could have been a look, but again, very smart keeping it in. We
Strong
have
shot
13
by
seconds left.
Andrew Wilkinson.
Yeah, that was a good
Just
shot.
off to
Backed
the-
out. Backed up, sorry. All right. Well, we have 13 seconds left. They're probably going to hold it for, 17 seconds left. They're going to hold it for a few more, and then spinning it. See,
See
will
if
they
they can
manage
get
to
a
get
shot
the
off.
shot? Nope, that's the one.
And that's the end of the first quarter. The English team 4, the Netherlands 2.
Yeah, the way it started, it seems like this score will be much more one-sided and much higher at this point. But Netherlands digging their heels and fighting back, which is great to see.
Yeah, I mean, the Netherlands has had 2 good offensive possessions. I think the problem is they've only had 2 offensive possessions.
Absolutely.
If they can get a little bit of work done on the face-off X and get some stops on defense and some good clears, we may be seeing a lot of a tighter game.
Yep, so we will see you at the second quarter.
And looks like we are back here for quarter number 2 of England versus Netherlands in beautiful Wrocław.
Yeah, the weather is definitely great. We have fans from each teams on the sides. Other teams, just maybe finished their games, just preparing, watching some lacrosse. It really doesn't get better, does it?
Absolutely not. Growing the game out here in Poland and across the world. Oh, tough skip pass on the face-off win for England. A little bit of a fight behind the goal.
Yeah, quite gritty there, but let's see if England can come up with it.
And a great check. Looks like the ball goes to Netherlands.
So yeah, seems like a little bit more. Not as patient as before for England. That fast break, they really pushed it. Interesting strategy here. Seemed like whatever was happening before was working. And let's see how the Netherlands clear here.
Looks like they need a little bit more movement from the midfield.
Yeah, there's a big
Help
over
the
there,
defense out.
missed. And is he going to elect to shoot? No. So Kennedy managed to run back to his goal.
Oh. A nice clean hit there on the ground ball, but still picked up by Netherlands. And
Oh, seems like those long passes are not connecting. It's definitely not the sound issue. It's right above us. It's maybe it's the sweat in guys' eyes. Maybe it's just a bit of nerves. Again, first game for a lot of guys. Maybe your first international appearance. We'll see. But yeah, Netherlands needs to definitely clean out that.
yeah, I think
That
their
clear
coach needs to emphasize the midfield getting a little bit more involved, helping the defense out. They've been playing a lot, and if they could get some movement in the middle of the field, may just give themselves an easier clearing opportunity.
It was now a shot and a goal.
And great skip pass and a goal by number 6, Hugo Peel. Seems like we have a common theme of some of the goal scorers here for England.
Yeah. It seems like the best players are stepping up and leading the teams in the first game, really establishing themselves as the go-to guys for each team. But again, it's a long tournament, by the end of the day.
Absolutely. We've seen Netherlands definitely has ability to take advantage of this England defense. So if they can get a little bit more possession opportunity.
And here is the lay of the game from Netherlands. Just couldn't get those sabs in on time.
We can't be making that type of mistake if we're the Netherlands.
Yeah, can't really do that. And if you're trying to pull something off like this, there must be more hustle. The guys were jogging in and out. No wonder the refs were just not happy with it, and rightly so, just calling the evaluation.
Again, just starting out with some movement around, getting some touches for each of the members of the English offense.
Yeah, that was a good look. Just the shot went high. That ball probably gonna stay with some fans. It flew quite far. There's a lot of local kids here really enjoying the spectacle.
Smart decision there.
Oh,
just over the head.
Another long pass, and it seems like every time they come from X, just not happening.
Yeah, the looks are there. They just need to execute a little bit better.
Yeah, and quick over and back, and the ball go Netherlands.
And we'll see what they can do here with an offensive possession. And a moving pick called for the Netherlands. That's a tough break for them.
Yeah, not something you really want to see after, again, yet another long defensive shift.
Yep, they need to try to work on valuing the ball a little bit more, and I think they'll have a strong chance of a comeback here.
Yeah, absolutely. There was no question about that. There's still plenty of time, plenty of talent going on to do that. But yeah, it definitely seems like England is figuring out the Netherlands' best players and shutting them down, putting a bit more pressure on those players, denying those left-right passes.
Yep, looks like England's just sticking with their same offense that's been working. Great cut and a great finish there by number 7, Benjamin Jackson.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of same motion. Yeah, every time there's a new guy cutting, a new guy scoring.
Yep, I think that's the difficulty with playing a zone, especially at a high level like some of these international games are. If you're not prepared for some of these backside cuts, and England doing what they should be doing and taking advantage of some of that spacing that's allowed within a zone.
Absolutely. Yeah, another win for England on the face. And let's see if they... I like to just slow it down.
It seemed that the Netherlands was making some changes there on the face-off X, seeing the wings start to lock a little bit more off of the English wings, but they need to put the ball on the ground at the face-off X.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you polling that face-off guy, then you want to just lock it out, turn it into a ground ball, shorty versus pole, and you just gotta hope that that is the right call. But again, I think you probably Ty will agree. Just gotta be closer. Just really gotta be closer. Good shot here off the top of the cross, of the goal.
And a
top
great
pipe.
ground ball by England, getting it back.
Oh, here's a double, and very unlucky there. Great work on the ground ball, but then tried to give it to the keeper, and just too loopy. England managed to get the sticks in a way, and let's watch this clear. Yeah, that guy is wide open. Just overshot him a little bit. Let's see if the attack can get involved a little bit. Still ball on ground.
And picked up again by England.
Again, that was can't really say anything. That was a good look. That was the right look. Just, don't know, did he overshoot it? Maybe in the mid he didn't run as quick? Just something's missing. They so close on these. So close on these. Just
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's early days.
And looks like a timeout here by England.
Yeah, leading by 4, 7 minutes in, use it or lose it sort of situation. Doesn't seem like they really will need it later on. Fair call.
Yep, seems like England just going to continue what they've been doing and wait on Netherlands to see if they're going to make some adjustments.
Absolutely. I mean, you imagine probably Netherlands right now, number one thing they're trying to talk to, I would say, is the clear, right? Just gotta get that ball to offense. Gotta get it past the halfway line, and they sort of struggle to do so. First quarter they struggled to have the ball at all. Now they finally got the ball back. Just gotta push it. A great learning curve here. Just question, is it too late for this?
I mean, yeah, I think they have plenty of time. They need to create some more movement, and as we've been talking about, playing a zone defense slows things down, so they're going to have limited possessions in that way in terms of timing, so they need to take advantage of the clear.
Yeah, got to make them count. Got to make them count for sure. If you know you're going to not have as many possessions as you kind of hope for, then you got to make them count.
Strong overall play by the goalie, so if they can support him.
Absolutely. No, I think great work there. Just got to get that ball over. So the England will be standing with the ball on the top left side. And that's with number 11.
Number 11, Henry Smith.
Yeah, Henry going to bring the ball in. Netherlands sticking to that zone.
Again, Smart just moving around the outside, making sure everyone's comfortable with the ball in their stick.
Yeah, again, 4 goals up, quite close to their halftime. They just, if they have, great
move. Oh, and a beautiful finish by number 9, Joshua Phillips.
Yeah, he sold that defender, I got to say. There was just lack of breakdown, just a little sort of a toe draggy.
Yeah, a little mini toe drag, and nobody there on the backside to slide to him. That's some of the difficulty with the zone there as well. If someone's not in that spot, there's nobody really there to fill in.
Yeah, no help at all. Just gotta kind of stand your ground with the ball. But that's just tough. That's just tough one. Another win for England. Looks like they're gonna push it.
Oh. Good look. He probably had an opportunity to try to take it in a little bit more, but still possession with England. That's what matters.
Yeah, ball just stopped by the edge of the field, so very lucky for England there. That could have been a turnover. But England taking nice and easy, getting some subs in. It's really nice to see that ball just spinning around very comfortably. A lot of teams kind of have the tendency of maybe making that wheel once and then just it will die in the guy's stick. He'll try to dodge and, you know, either with success or without. England really taking the time, really getting the guys the reps, getting it going, and yeah, with a mission plan like they're having of just spinning the ball around and making cuts. Just good practice.
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
A good try on the cut down the middle on this last possession, but ball goes out of bounds. Netherlands ball. Looks like they're going to work to clear here. Smart by the goalie, taking their time. There's no clock, as you mentioned earlier. No clock for the clear. Oh, and they got somebody back on sides. Good work there.
Good work, but again, it seems like the middies were still lacking. There was maybe one would make a quick cut, didn't get too open, and you know, it looks like England is really pushing for those long passes, right? They're putting a lot of pressure. They're leaving the furthest guy open, just hoping to get the ball back this way.
Pass the ball.
Good take. To see what the ref saying, Netherlands closest, so the goalie didn't manage to back that out. Good try though. I'll love to see the effort. And a shot.
Great save there by the English goalie. First time he's been up to the task here so far.
Yep.
With some better play by their defense, not letting the Netherlands players just come straight into the middle. Looks like another turnover here, though, possibly an offsides.
Let's see what if Netherlands
Interference.
will get some movement.
I've been corrected. There was a quick interference by the English team back to the Netherlands. Not sure what the call there was. Looks like a legal procedure, maybe goalie in the crease for a little bit long. I don't know if I see it the same way.
Very strange situation here. Maybe just a reverse of the previous call. Maybe that's what it is. But
a little bit of a make-up call.
Yeah, definitely tough to see for any Netherlands fan. England left for a man up for a minute. It seems like they recognise it, try to move that ball before that final Dutch player comes down. But now we back on evens.
Oh, fantastic save.
Yeah, great save there. And they're electing to go for a quick clear. Again, correct look. The guy was open. He was he was there.
Great outlet pass, just didn't connect.
Yeah, just seems like Netherlands is struggling to get that ball into their sticks a little bit. But it's also great to see. You know, early on they were trying to slow it down. That clear. Now they have an opportunity to push it, and they kind of elect to it. So fundamentally they are there. It's just that catch is missing a little bit too much. Oh, great stick there. But will remain England.
Yeah, the Netherlands needs to find a way to limit the opportunities with the cutters.
That was a bit high stake, but called the brush. No flag there. Another shot.
Strong shot there and a goal by number 21, Joshua Clegg.
Yeah, I think there might have been a bit of a screening for the goalie because I didn't see the Sawyer just really moving his stick at all. I think he just couldn't see the ball, and by the time he realised it was already past his left ear into the goal.
Seems like now might be a good opportunity for the Netherlands if they have man-to-man defense put in on the defensive side to maybe start moving towards that and getting the ball on the ground with a 6-goal lead for England. It
Yeah,
may
there's
be a
a
good opportunity to.
minute left. You might want to be pushing a little bit more. Kind of get that juice goal, or at least a juice stop to get into the half time.
Yeah, Netherlands definitely more of a focus on the defensive game, but uh, with the way the game's going right now, they're going to need to put a little bit more pressure and try to get some more opportunities on the offensive end.
But no, it looks like they staying with the zone. A little bit higher this time, I'd say. I think they are setting up a little bit higher. But is it enough? Is it high enough?
We'll see. I mean, we have about a little over 30 seconds until the half. Maybe a good opportunity to speak with your players and see what changes can be made. But a timeout called here, so we'll delay the end of the second quarter until we finish out these last 37 seconds.
Yeah, you assume they're going to just hold that, right, for the last... How long you reckon you will go? 15, 12 seconds before?
Yeah, 10 to 12 seconds, maybe a little bit longer since Netherlands is playing a zone. They may, take a little bit more time to break it down. But
yeah, you got to make those defenders move a little bit before you really get those seamed open. Yeah, so far though, great game, great matchup. Can't really fool any teams. Really digging in.
Yeah, we've seen some strong plays on both the offensive and defensive ends. Some great saves by each team's goalies.
And the ball will start at top of your screen. Looks like most likely with number 9 for England.
That's Joshua Phillips.
Yep.
Yep, looks like Netherlands has switched into a man-to-man defense. Trying to put a little bit more pressure, not let England just try to break them down the last 30 seconds. Great cut, great save. Oh, and another pickup and a goal by number 16. That's Andrew Wilkinson.
Yeah, I mean, what a great stop. Really there. He read that so well and just unlucky on that rebound.
Yeah, the defense has got to help him out there and make sure that ball stays on the ground. But looks like England was ready for them to move into that man-to-man defense.
Yeah, really ready. I don't think he even got a single check on him. Just put that ball up and nobody even realized it was in his stick. And yeah, that's definitely a great time to just shoot that straight on the crease. Seems like the both wings are locking off a little bit closer. And England's winning it one more time with 22 seconds left. He's going to take a shot.
Oh, and a great bounce shot and a goal by number 2, Leo Baythorpe. He's been dominating at the face-off X today and finds the back of the net for himself.
Yeah, great bounce right in the upper, not even a corner. That was pretty much as close to the crossbar as possible. So really tough read for the goalies. Obviously with a face of sticks, a lot of those guys have a strung a little bit differently. The release point is a little bit different. It's definitely something all the fans love to see, and just a tough read for the goalie.
Yeah, it becomes difficult with these high bounce shots for a goalie to track that all the way, especially straight from the top center. No real angle to play. Very
tough situation for the Netherlands as well, because you haven't really seen any face-off. You haven't really seen the face of guys taking any shots, so you don't really know. Do you slide? Do you leave the attackers open just for a slide? Again, so far they're putting quite a lot of shots in, quite a lot of those shots going in. So, electing to let the face of guy take the shot and hope for the best is probably the right call here. Just sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. And the England trying to get a couple shots on cage before the end of the half and unable to find the back of the net. So we finish the first half of this game today, England 10 and the Netherlands 2. We'll see what adjustments are made, and we'll see you in the second half.
Yes, so welcome everybody to the second half of this matchup between England and Netherlands here in sunny Poland, Wrocław. This is just for anybody who tuned in. U21 European Championship. We have a flag down on this face. England's been doing a really good job on those face-offs so far, but the helmet is off.
Yeah, looks like a high hit to the head.
Yeah, that looks like a tough one.
Yeah, he needs to stay down, get some medical attention.
Yep. So not the great start. Not something anybody would like to see. Um, and yeah, we'll see if we will need to call an ambulance or the medics, the on foot medics can come down and assist. Um, I was good to see him up though. For a second, I thought he's no might be some knee or injury or anything, but
Some of the fans here for the Netherlands not happy.
yeah, demanding some justice. And yeah,
A little bit of back and forth between the fans of each team here on the sideline, but really what matters is that he gets some attention and that he's doing okay, and we can make sure that whatever injury is taken care of. And looks like they're gonna bring over one of the medics here to take a look at him.
So Ty, what are you expecting to see from each team for at this half?
I'd say Netherlands. I'm expecting to see a little bit more of a man-to-man defense, putting a little bit more pressure. Being down 8 goals, they're going to need to, get on the offensive end a little bit more. I look for England to probably do the same things, even, slow the ball down a little bit. They don't need to force anything, as you said, save their legs for a long week. Yeah, a long week of lacrosse here. So they seem to be in a good position, and we'll see what changes the coaches have decided to make.
Would you be at all worried that, running the same thing over and over, you're giving a lot of looks for the other teams to scout you and kind of really giving them opportunity to figure it out? Is this a right time to try something new maybe? Because, again, you 8 goals up, have a bunch of time, the whole half in front of you. You could put in the whole new offense and see how that works and give the guys reps.
Yeah. I think it depends on where you think you're at with your offensive and defensive schemes. I think they haven't really done much of an offensive scheme other than just kind of moving the ball around. The fact that they're playing against a zone defense with the Netherlands, so I think they can continue what they've been doing. But I think the coaches on each side kind of know where they're at and where their players are at. I know a lot of times with the international play, it can become difficult to build some team chemistry. So I think that's going to be a key for both of these teams here as well.
Yeah, definitely an easier spot to be for England, right? Being in a position of being able to try things out, kind of pressure off your back. You build a fairly nice lead to go into the half, and yeah, now is maybe the time to try something new or just really hammer down on what's been working. Because if ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely, it seems like they've been getting a good mix of their players to get some playing time here as well. So that's always nice to have. Everyone with game experience going into some of the more difficult games throughout the week, as well as some of the tournament play. Looks like the Netherlands injured player is up and walking, so that's a great sign.
Yeah, great to see him walking off the pitch with a round of applause. So yeah, great to see. And hopefully the game will resume in a minute. Probably a chance for us to have a look at the second face-off for the Netherlands team.
Yeah, well, I think there's a flag down there on the hit on the injured Netherlands player, so they'll be going man up here.
Yeah. I mean more when it's time for a face. It doesn't
absolutely.
look like he's coming back anytime soon. Right now, walking away off the pitch. So we wish him best of luck with recovery and everything. But yeah, it seems like they're heading towards the ambulance and. Potentially will be out for the quarter. Hopefully we'll see him back for the end of the game.
Yep. Hopefully it's nothing too major.
No, the ball will start right in the middle of the pitch, with so far the 2 goal scorer and the only scorer for Netherlands. But they moving the ball now. Tough pass, but managed to get it back. That's a good sign. The ground ball fight has been pretty good from both teams. They're really getting at it. They're not really leaving anybody to have to battle, a 2-on-1 on the ground ball. Good cut
great
here,
pass
great feed,
and a great finish.
So yeah, that's a great goal from Jasper Tessel. Great to see another name for Netherlands to kind of put a goal. I believe the feed was from so far the 2 goal scorer. So yeah, the chemistry is getting there. Good start. Good start.
Yep.
Apart from obviously the very bad injury, it's good to see the Netherlands kind of again fighting back.
Yep, and that's exactly what they needed to do. The man down defense from England was still pressing out, so they got cutters into the middle and found that space, and great pass, great finish on the man up.
Yeah, hopefully the field scoreboard will be updated in a minute, but just
Yep,
to confirm,
it is 10-3.
It is 10-3. So just to clarify.
And another face-off win by Leo Baythorpe.
Yeah, looks very comfortable there. You know, winning most of them really cleanly, right where he wants to. You can really tell if he's pushing it just behind him or already popping into space. It's going exactly where he wants.
And we'll see first look at the second half offense for England.
So England still spinning the ball around. Seems to be being pressed a little bit more. Netherlands going definitely more man-to-man defense, as you suggested, trying to put a bit more pressure there.
Yeah, it's an interesting sort of zone that they're running, but pressing out a little bit more, and seems like they're kind of moving back and forth between a man and a zone. Focusing on those cutters.
Nice hitch there. The shot flies high, but the move was,
absolutely, yeah,
was the right one. Still back tab by England, so they will remain in possession. Again, reminder for anybody just tune in and not familiar with the European Championship rules. There's no shot clock, so it is up to defense to put on that pressure and kind of win the ball back. And yeah, it seems like, oh, great cut. That nearly trickled in. That wasn't even a shot. I think he just bounced off his body and went towards the goal. But
yep, and I think that's why the refs called that right there and called it more of an errant pass than it was a shot and a backup by England.
Yeah, funny new fans of lacrosse. So you might wonder, in lacrosse, if there is a clear shot that is declined, if the referee calls the shot and the ball goes out of bounds, the possession is rewarded to the team closest to it. But here, a great ride from England and an empty net and a goal.
And a goal there by number 11, Henry Smith.
Again, England's doing a better job. Netherlands doing a better job in pressing, but the clear game is still the Achilles heel. You know, couldn't get the ball up. A quick pressure. The goalie only have 4 seconds to stay in the goal. After that, he has to step out, and you can basically do as much contact as to any other player. England elects to do that. Just gets on hands, get that ground ball, and puts it in.
Yep. It seems like they're a little bit lackadaisical, for lack of a better term, on the clearing game for Netherlands, and looking to just walk it up slowly. Need to see a little bit more sense of urgency from them.
Oh, that ball just comes out of his stick, but
yep, a little bit more of a fight there. I like to see that from the Netherlands face-off man. Again, won by England.
Yeah, are they going to push? They're going to slow it down? Looks like they're just going to slow it down, nice and easy.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting tactic from the Netherlands team to just have their wing players drop. I know they're having a tough time winning the face-off, but with the score here, seems like they need to try to focus on some possessions.
Yeah, we believe the score still should be 3-10, not 3-11. So
no, I think it is.
It's a 3-11.
Yep, 3-11 now.
Sorry,
right
after
that
bad.
goal, so they fixed it over there.
Perfect. That's good news.
Good start to the clear this time by the Netherlands and get the backup.
Yeah, that was much cleaner, much nicer. And again, sometimes it's the right way. You don't need to go for those long passes and really try to move the ball. You know, if you're running a ladder or whatever other scheme, sometimes you just trust your athlete to just leg it out, keep the ball in your stick, soak up that one check from attackman and get over.
Yep, absolutely. So good to see a good clear there from the Netherlands and timeout by them. So looks like they'll talk some strategy on offense and see if they can get something going.
Yeah, so far Netherlands pretty good on that offense. They're very efficient in terms of statistically just not getting those reps in. So it will be really interesting to see if they can add another one to the tally right now, and again stop the bleed a little bit, because I mean, 8 goals, a fair lead, but it's still a quarter and a half left.
Yep, it's
Crazy thing happened.
definitely still possible, and either way, it's good to with the start of this tournament. Even dropping a game doesn't mean anything going in the tournament. You want to make sure your players are feeling good chemistry and feeling good going in, and we'll see what happens. They definitely still have an opportunity to come back and steal this game from England.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like we're about to get going again. And the ball will start again in the middle of the pitch. Looks like most likely with number 15. Yeah, so we'll start with 15. That is Ivan Gayoso. And let's see what they can do here.
Absolutely.
England remaining with a man-man high pressure.
Seems like Netherlands is trying to take advantage of the short stick on defense.
I mean, you would say so, but still they're not clearing the space either. They kind of came in to help now to move the ball. You would have thought, if you really liking that matchup, you should clear out, give the guy space, let him run, and just, prolong that slide for as much as possible. A good grumble here, good push, and they have numbers going on offense. So,
good
great
handle. Snag and
great
even
save.
Better save.
Very good. I mean, overall great play. Good push, and a great start by the goalie.
Yep, looks like another clear by the defenseman for the Netherlands. He's been strong with those clearing.
Looks like Victor's second clear now. So yeah, trusting his own legs and stick a little bit more now, opting for that just a one-man clear.
Yeah, you'd like to see them give him a little bit of help so he doesn't have to expend so much energy, but he's doing what he can to support the team, which is great to see out there.
Yeah, good defense here by England. Getting a bit more physical.
See a little swim dodge from the bottom left. Oh, and a skip pass just over their head. Looks like it just goes out of bounds back to England.
But again, Netherlands getting those positions on offense more and more. If they can now implement those.
Another great save.
If they can implement that efficiency from the first half, that would translate into some goals.
And a trip. Looks like a tripping call. Flag down will be another man-up opportunity for Netherlands.
The Netherlands have to be a bit more careful with this. It looks like a second fast break. They kind of gave up. England didn't get lucky on the first one. Here, a bit of a tripping call. Bit of a risky game here. Just got to drop back quicker.
A little bit more of a back and forth going on than it has been previously. It seems somewhat difficult that with the lead being what it is, sometimes in the players' heads it's a focus on trying to make it all back in one possession, but you can really only go one goal at a time, so they got to try to settle in here and put a couple on the board.
Yeah, good ball movement, really getting there. Now they seem to slow down a little bit.
A good bit of pressure, especially on a man down by England. So we'll see if they can react.
Good feed there.
Oh, good save.
It was a great feed, good handle. Demir just got the hands on England. Demir just got a hand on his stick, and the shot didn't just have as much velocity as he hoped. Easy save for the goalie.
Great clear there by England.
Yeah, looks like they're really going to slow it down. Move the ball a bit. Get the subs in. Oh. Good feed. He was there wide open.
Yep, the the Netherlands can't let that that pass get in there.
Can't really decide if this is a zone or a man up. It kind of seems like for Netherlands, they're kind of not on the same page.
Yeah.
Unless that is the...
Oh, almost a goal there again by England. It seems like, yeah, they're in a zone, but they're trying to, not necessarily a matchup zone, but trying to put a little bit more pressure out there. But
Yeah.
it seems like they're not as confident in a full-on man-to-man, but trying to press out on their zone.
Yeah, exactly. We're seeing a little bit more dodging from England as well. Earlier they were really comfortable just moving that ball around. Here we have guys just really getting the dodges. I guess it's very important too, right? Just like you have your lead, and early on we were saying, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Just keep the ball running and trash your cutters. But you know, you also want to get those dodges, right? Get your legs in going, build that confidence in your players that, hey, if you want to just run through your guy and you think you have it, go for it.
Yeah, it seems like both teams' players are settling in a little bit more. We're seeing a little bit more of a faster game as we're accustomed to with lacrosse, and like you said, some more dodging, some more movement on the offensive end. Oh, and
That was a long pass, a bit pressure,
oh,
clean hit, very well played by England here. It's just tough to see.
oh, and a great skip pass and a finish. Great goal there by number 22, Jack Dearden.
Yeah, it seems like just mistakes, you know, stacking on top of each other, right? He wasn't as open as the goalie said, and maybe that pass could have been a bit flatter. It was really long, sort of, you know, some might call it a hospital pass, and then gave enough time for England just to get that hit, push out of the bounds, and then push it in transition.
Yep.
Goal.
Interesting here too, after a goal by England, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on number 18 for England, Ellis Baythorpe. So looks like we won't have a face-off here. We'll go to a man up now for the Netherlands, see what they can do this time, see if they make any adjustments with some of the pressure that England's giving on the man down.
Was that a violation before the goal? Because this is like a score sheet is updated. So I don't know. I didn't see the referee revoking the goal.
I'm not sure. It seems like the goal should count, and then this will be a dead ball penalty.
Yeah.
But oh, wow, great play there by the English defender, getting the ball, great ground ball, and moving forward on the clear.
And England will slowly substitute the guys. It seems like on the English league they just have more space. The guys are just a bit more open, and even the passes are not necessarily snappier from the goalie or from the post. The guys just have more time to handle it. There's less of a pressure. Probably, would you say that's a result from just their legs moving a bit more than
Yeah, I would agree. I think
guys?
they're just having a lot more movement and therefore creating space for themselves. And yeah, like you said, it's not like the Netherlands team is
playing small pitch or anything, right?
Yep, not like they're playing any different or that they don't have the stick skills to finish some of these passes. I think they just need a little bit better spacing.
The Netherlands going back to the zone.
I like to see a little bit more pressure that they've been giving. Somewhat of an adjustment, though maybe a little bit too late.
It's another shot. That was quite far. Seems like we're having a bit of an issue with a scoreboard, because now it's saying 13, not 12. So again, folks, we believe it's 3-12.
Oh, strong shot just off the right post.
Yeah, we had a perfect line to see that shot. It was really not far off that far pipe. England just comfortably moving the ball around.
Another shot, oh, and a goal. by number 16, Andrew Wilkinson.
Yeah, you know, he took 2 previous ones, think was getting dialed in, and
Yeah.
and you know, third time lucky it went in. But just a great look. Again, England just spinning the same thing over and over. It just works for them. They get that spacing, they get the timing right. Most of it, pretty much every single time, they're getting the shots out. And you know, at the end of the day, it is the game of numbers, right? You get your positions that will give you your looks. You will get your looks, you will get your shots, and you get your shots, you get your goals.
Yep. Then they're not necessarily doing anything special, not running any special sets, any special plays. They're just moving the ball and making sure that they have good spacing, and good things are happening for them.
Yeah, probably for any lacrosse coaches here, a lovely thing to watch, right? Just a simple lacrosse being played well and being fruitful and giving good results.
Oh,
another shot that was just outside. For a second, it looked like it might have been in.
Oh, a great handle and a great finish there by Benjamin Jackson, number 7 for England. That skip pass looked like it might be Aaron and go out of bounds, and so he was somehow able to pick it up and finish.
So we go back here to a face-off. The injured Dutch player doesn't seem to be back yet.
Yep, seems like they're still tending to him, but he is still on site, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah, Netherlands not deciding to pull. Actually going, I think they're going 3 shorties if I'm not mistaken here, on that face. So they're electing not to go with LSM. Interesting choice here. Especially that, they haven't been as successful, let's say, at the face-off. Maybe it's just a numbers issue that they just don't have personnel for it. Good shot and backed up by England, so the ball will remain. And here is the quarter.
All right, looks like we end the 3rd quarter here of play with the score England 14 and the Netherlands 3. One more quarter, see what these guys can do, and then we'll wrap it up here in Wrocław.
And welcome, folks. This is the last quarter of this matchup between England and Netherlands. U21 European Championship at Wrocław, Poland. As you can see maybe in the background there, seems like I think it's Czech Republic team warming up just before their game, but here we have England leading 14-3 against Netherlands. Very comfortable game for them, I'd say.
Yep, absolutely. I think their coaches have to feel confident having the start to the tournament go this way. Had multiple goal scorers and a great look at the face-off X, so we'll see if they can keep that up through this game and through the tournament.
Yeah, England, well, the other side of this group, we have Belgium and Switzerland. So great games to come over the next few days. Tune in. Oh, there is a bit of a high pass. I think it might be a result of a very late, not too late check, but the Pole just managed to get on the elbow just in time to send the ball a little bit higher than expected and the turnover. So Netherlands with a much needed offensive possession.
Yep, and a flag down there. Looks like an offsides penalty on England. They have seven men on this side of the field. They should only have 6.
Yeah, very, I would say, bit of uncharacteristic. The first half, England were playing really clean, very fundamental, not many penalties. Now, just getting bit. I mean, offside maybe not necessarily cheapy, but just some cracks.
A little, yeah,
showing up.
Some. It's more of a lazy penalty here, or more of a
miscommunication issue.
Miscommunication, not paying attention. But I mean, I think the score is what it is here, but that's not to say that there isn't some strong points on this Netherlands team, and you know they have been able to a little bit of a push over at the half field. Good call there by the referee, but that's not to say that the Netherlands hasn't shown some strong suits in their game that they're looking to bring forward here. Oh. And a goal there by number 14, the Pole, Alexander Tildesley Worcester.
So we have a referee here calling another offside, so that's a no-go.
It seems like they probably had a miscommunication there with the fact that they were already on a man down, and they brought 6 over the midfield.
Now another failed clear, although with the penalty like that, should not there be a free clear? They should not start from the courts, from the...
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it should have been called right when they came across the midfield line, but maybe a little bit of a delay there by the referee, and that's why he started the ball down below, but unable to clear it by the Netherlands team.
Netherlands also electing to go with a new keeper, so I believe that's the Tenor Kreitz who is in goal.
Yep, seems like it's a good opportunity to get him some game action.
Absolutely, want to test your goalies, give them a good opportunity each to showcase what they can do and earn that spot. That's a tough shot.
Save by the defender.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive. Took the shot, took the ground ball. Seems like the legs were not shaken off after that shot, and he was just trying to push that ball with a pass. I mean, sometimes it's just how it works, right? You just get hit in a spot and you just can't even feel those legs. Just not much you can do there.
Unexpected to be hit in the chest by a shot, but the ground ball picked up by England and a timeout by them to keep possession.
You can hear both sidelines getting a little bit more vocal. The coaches, assistant coaches, getting a bit shouty on both teams. Instructing their players what to do. We still have plenty of time on this quarter. We just started. You would probably assume England, I don't know, again, do you slow it down? Do you not? With a lead like this? We had this conversation when they were up by 6 goals, and I was suggesting maybe they can slow it down with the long tournament. Now you 12 goals up. Again, do you keep the momentum? Do you risk it?
Yeah, I mean, I think they feel confident with the fact that they're getting a lot of guys some playing time here, and they're probably just going to continue with what they've been doing with guys getting game play. It's really important in some of these international tournaments when you really hadn't had a chance as much to play together as a national team, with a lot of guys maybe playing together in different club teams, but bringing those guys all together, it's a nice opportunity to build some chemistry here with the lead.
Yeah. So are you suggesting that if the score was not as versatile for England, maybe then you wanna rest that up a little bit? But yeah, I think it's a good point from you. England's been really having plethora of scorers here, and doesn't sound like anybody's doing anything extra. So
yeah, it seems like just a good opportunity for them to continue to move the ball around and get shots on net and see what their guys can do. See those that may not have had as much playing time this game and have opportunities. Seems like both teams are taking advantage of the option to get their guys some looks and game action.
Oh, that's a great feed right to the crease.
Yep.
And an easy finish.
Yep, seems like the zone defense is starting to break down a little bit more with a good goal there by number 4, James Moken.
Yeah, and again, you could see, I believe that the feed was from Hugh, already had a few goals in. Maybe that defense was pushing a little bit more. They bit too concerned with him, just getting a little bit too high and leaving a guy open right on crease.
Yeah, I think England's doing a good job making the zone move, and that's can be tiring out here in this heat as well.
That's the way to beat the zone, right? Just got to get it moving.
Absolutely. Yeah, if there's no movement there, the zone just has to stand there. So they're doing what they should be doing.
Netherlands back to playing a pole on the face. Still not really locking off those wings. They still letting them run loose, and it seems to be working.
Yep, it seems like there's going to be some brainstorming to do by the coaches on the Netherlands team on what they can be doing at the face-off X, because they've struggled today, and as we both know, it's very important to have a lot of possessions, especially in games like these when there's no shot clock and no clearing clock. Possessions can be few and far between. Oh, and a strong shot from the left wing, and a goal by number 18. That's Ellis Baythorpe for England.
Yeah, again, a really good move. He kind of waited outside, moved towards the ball for a pass. He wasn't waiting stationary, just cut the ball, made one move, and just screened that shot a little bit around the defender, just put it in a comfortable spot.
Yep, seems like England has some strong outside shooters, and that can also be difficult to defend in a zone when we both have strong outside shooters and strong cutters. Cutting up that zone can be difficult for the Netherlands team.
Yeah, absolutely. With a fresh keeper as well, right? Just stepping in for that quarter. And
yep, that can be very difficult with a lot of these guys having played the whole game, and they feel they got hot sticks, and to try to just step in cage after having warmed up at this point.
Absolutely.
About an hour ago can be difficult.
Much better face-off for Netherlands, although they have lost it. They made it, turn it into a bit more of a scrap, gave themselves a better chance, just really getting in there a little bit more. Kind of hope to see that quarter, if not 2 quarters ago, to really get it going, and again get them those possessions.
Yeah, it's good to see though. If they can at least spend some of the end of this game working on some things and take that into the next game. It's a long tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is, as much as everybody here is to compete, right? The guys, everybody's taking it seriously, trying to add a sponsor for seniors, and that's another aspect to it that some teams not necessarily might not have to deal with. That it is a feeding ground. You wanna take it seriously. You wanna win your stuff, and have that experience, but also just showcase yourself to play for seniors.
Yep, definitely. A lot of these guys. After we see another goal there from the left side by number 18, Ellis Baythorpe for England, a lot of these guys on both teams are hoping to showcase themselves so that they can play on their men's national teams when the time comes. European Championships just like this going on next summer in Hungary.
So we go with another face. Here we go. Again, Netherlands looking it up, making that first ground ball much harder, making sure nobody's just purely free to pick it up. Still unlucky on it, but it is looking much better. See if Andy's going to take another shot. He does and scores another goal. That's 3 in a row, I believe, for him now.
Yep. Seems like it. I like that the Netherlands players seem to, still be given a lot of effort, but it can be difficult, especially with some of these smaller rosters and, being out here. It's been a long game already, and so it seems like they're wearing down a little bit.
It's a great thing to see from a European point of view, and lacrosse in general. So many teams with full team rosters. The game's growing. We having that. Each team having that feed into the national teams. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
Yep, and can appreciate when a lot of these countries appreciate when they start to have some homegrown leagues and building the players in those countries, and not always just focusing on those coming from other countries with heritage, but those within the country growing the game. Oh,
it was a shot
great
and
save.
Let's see
how
the Clare games works out with the new keeper.
Oh, and a tip pass, but still gets to the defender.
Again, they kind of bit too late with their clears. They see somebody open, they give him maybe 1-2 cradles too much to the stick, and by the time they release it, whoever was open is just not open anymore. Seems like that ball has to move a little bit faster. You can't telegraph your pass too much, letting everybody know what you're planning to do. That just makes it very easy for the opposition to counteract you.
Yep, worked out this time. It did go by them, and like you said, maybe a little bit quicker movement. Didn't need to give the English team an opportunity to get a stick on their hands, but worked out well. They were able to clear it across here, and a timeout by the Netherlands to save that possession.
Yeah, under 5 minutes left in the quarter, left in the game. A good timeout, talk things through, work it out, and really try to put a few more goals in and kind of stop the England scoring. Because, again, first quarter, up by 4 goals. At the halftime, I think up by few. They kind of, England really get the grooves and start scoring way more in the second half. So really, I think right now, obviously you need to put the goals in to catch up and stop the bleeding. But right now, just that defensive stop need to happen first.
Yeah, no, I mean it's tough now. It seems like we know the result is inevitable at this point, but still important to try to build some confidence for the Netherlands team as they finish out this game and go into the remaining games of the tournament and see what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. As already mentioned, the other half of this group is I forgot now. Sorry, I had it for a second. Denmark and Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, two matchups coming up. After that, pool play. The rest of the games will be announced, obviously, once we know all the results.
A little bit of an errant skip pass, and we'll see if the Netherlands can pick it up with a fight for the ground ball. Picked up there by number 20 on England, William Brown, as he moves forward with a fast break. They go back to him, and a goal. Goal by William Brown. He picked up the ground ball on the defensive end and came all the way down, finished on the offensive end. Yeah,
well then, right? You work for the ground ball, you get it yourself, push it to position, just stick with it, and yeah, just a great finish, great goal. England trying new strategies on the face-off, giving their long pole a go as well. Not necessarily needing it. They've been winning all the face-offs so far. I think probably it's just getting those reps and giving some confidence to your players. Good call by coaches, and yeah, another win.
See, I like to see the effort there by the attackman of Netherlands
Yeah,
on the
good
ride.
double.
Oh, and it worked out for him.
Here we go. That's just what you're saying, right? Move those legs, both on offense and both on the clear and on the ride. Just you know, love to see the hustle being rewarded here.
On a good move underneath, and oh, and a flag down.
So we have a 19 with a push.
That's number 19, Daniel Goodwin, with a pushing with possession call. That'll be another man-up opportunity for the Netherlands team.
So far, if I'm not mistaken, Netherlands unfortunately unsuccessful with the man-ups. This is a second or third time we see them to attempt to put one in.
Looks like we have a man down, maybe. Looks like a cramp on one of the players on the England team. They're stretching him out.
But he's up now. Seems to be okay. They're still gonna sub him off and put a new one in. So England, another opportunity to showcase themselves on the man down. Again, with such a lead, probably quite a nice thing. Obviously, nobody wished to be on a man down, but it's not the worst scenario. You have the lead. You can try it. Give yourself, it's a good rep always it's always a good opportunity to rep it out against a different team rather than your own offense.
Yep, absolutely.
And let's see if Netherlands can do something here. England really pushing on that man out. They were playing really high, going well past the restrainer.
Yep, seems like a good strategy here with the Netherlands, kind of just standing in their positions, not moving their feet to get open for their
That's a
teammates.
good trail check there. Let's see if we can clear that ball.
And he sees him up open.
Nice
that's a
and
good
easy.
clear.
Great see. Okay, again, Netherlands themselves playing very wide, then England putting extra pressure. They're going even wider. Clearly not.
And a cut underneath. Oh, just off the post.
And a bit of a break.
Oh, again, a high pass by England, and looks like it's going to go out of bounds back to the Netherlands.
I don't think necessarily it had to be like. It's very risky. That was a very risky play. You are by so many goals. You can probably clear out. England hasn't been really struggling that much with a clear so far.
Yeah, it seems like he was just trying to get rid of it, and not necessarily, thinking
a bit
tactically.
panicky there, yeah.
Oh, and it goes over the head again. But
it's very, very well
good
timed.
substitution.
Yeah, very well timed substitution there for England to keep the ball in possession.
Looks like we have about a minute and a half left in the game here. Oh, a shot looks like it was blocked by his own player.
Yeah, he's up now. Good to see him moving. No, he's going to sub himself out, so England's most likely just going to calm it down, spin the ball around. And we have a timeout called by White. So that is timeout England. 1 minute 14 left in this final quarter of this game. Interesting scenario on that men up for Netherlands. Obviously they were playing quite high, and it's a bit tough to kind of spin the ball around, but they elected to dodge on the men up. If the team were playing so wide, wouldn't you say cuts are probably your best choice? Just keep cutting. There's a lot of space in the middle.
Absolutely, I think you're absolutely right there. That there's got to be some more movement and getting open for those. Can't be playing, doing any one-on-one dodging when you're already a man up. Got to be a lot more ball movement, and if they had done that, probably some of these cutting opportunities would have been open. Something that they can absolutely take away from this and try to work on as they go forward in the tournament.
Yeah, clearly Netherlands putting quite a lot of trust on Jim to kind of initiate everything, and not really doing enough to support him. Because from what we've seen so far, clearly the talent is there. He can score himself. He can dish. He can dodge. just got to support him a little bit more and make it more of a team effort.
Yeah, and yeah, absolutely. To be able to win at the international level, you've got to have a lot of different people contributing on both ends of the ball, and it's definitely important to try to get a lot of ball movement, and it's not easy to score on these defenses. So
regardless
something to
how
work
good
on.
your best player is, there is going to be as good a defender meeting you on the other side. It really has to be more of a team effort, and again, it's such a big aspect that a lot of people kind of don't see how. You step into the international from your, local play, whatever league you're playing, where you are the main guy going, and you think like, oh, this is my responsibility here to just, I've been scoring 6 goals every game, I need to do the same. Not necessarily everybody on this team is going to be as good as you are, or better. Just really, really make it a team play. England here trying some dodging, still staying with the same scheme. Oh, he's a big shot.
Oh,
Great
and a good save.
stop. And unfortunately, again, bit of a lack of a hustle on that backup, right? That could have been. Oh, they still awarding it Netherlands. I would say the English guy was definitely.
I think it was the attackman there on the other side of the half field
this way around.
seemed
Cool.
to be a little bit closer. But yeah, again,
Still a bit risky, right? Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to risk it? Oh, Netherlands get here, spinning.
Double team and goes back to England.
Yeah.
16 seconds left here, and a fast break and a shot and a goal there by number 22. That's Jack Dearden.
Yeah, again, another great effort from Hamidi, just coming all the way down. This time didn't even need a give and go, just liked his matchup, set his feet, and just let it fly.
Evan, looks like about 12 seconds left here in the game, so this will likely be our last face-off of the game here between England and Netherlands.
England, again putting the pole on the face, just to kind of prevent anything that could have happened, giving the guy reps. Great to see. And we have 10 seconds left now.
Looks like they're still pushing it.
Just one right mistake, and that would be
strong hit right at the end. Yeah, that'll be the game.
So thanks folks for tuning in. The rest of the games are being streamed as well, so feel free to watch those. And from here, from sunny Poland, thanks very much for listening and watching. Goodbye.